We start with breaking news this hour. King Charles reportedly has been diagnosed with cancer. The diagnosis was made when King Charles underwent treatment for an enlarged prostate. And during that treatment, doctors noticed a separate issue of concern. After a few follow-up tests, they diagnosed the 75-year-old with a form of cancer. The palace did not specifically know what form of cancer it was, or share it, that is, or in what stage it was found. The news comes a week after both Princess Kate and King Charles were discharged from a private London clinic after individual procedures there. Joining us now, Rob Shooter, host of the Naughty But Nice podcast. Rob, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good to see you, my friend. Sad news, but good to see you.
Absolutely sad news, and it's great to see you, too. So the Kings decided to go public with this recent hospital procedure for benign prostate enlargement. Do you believe it was that decision that put him in a position now to share this news with the public?
Yeah, I think you're probably right here. Kate, we still don't know what's happened to Kate Middleton. They kept that under wraps. So I think Prince Charles was sort of pushed into a corner here. The King going to hospital is something we would definitely notice, the Brits would notice. So they had to reveal this. Now, while he was there, he underwent every test you can imagine. He is the king. He has excellent healthcare, and they found another problem. They've not yet told us what the cancer is, where the cancer is, any of the details, what stage this cancer is. But they have announced this. And I think part of that is the king getting ahead of this news. He wants to be the one that tells the nation, not anybody else.
Absolutely. What was your reaction, Rob? I'm curious. You've been following the royals for a very long time. To this announcement, how unprecedented is this? And, you know, especially when the king is 75 years old, do you believe there are any risks or drawbacks to releasing this publicly?
No, I think it's probably best to tell the truth. It always is. And this is a new monarchy. In the past, the royals could keep secrets, and it was something that just wasn't disclosed. Nobody talked about health issues. Nobody used the C word in this family, or really the posh families in Britain, of which the royals are the apex. But I think times are changing. And the one thing about Charles that I've been covering now for decades is transparency. He wants to change the monarchy. He wants to revolutionize it. He wants a smaller inner circle. And I think part of these changes is being more open with the public. So I'm not surprised that he has revealed this, but I'm still devastated about this news.
Absolutely, as we all are. And, you know, I think it did come as a shock to many. Do we know any more about what his royal duties will be while he's being treated and will be recovering in the days ahead?
Yeah, you have to remember he's been waiting for 75 years to get this job. He's only had it. The coronation was just, 15 months ago? So this is a real blow. I'm told he's going to be working while he recovers. However, his public appearances have all been cancelled and making people even more concerned, but I think also too warming their hearts. There is news now, sources are saying that Prince Harry has spoken to his dad, and we believe in the next couple of days he will be flying back to London. It's that serious.
You know, in terms of this being an unprecedented move, how is the public receiving it? I'm curious as to what the reaction's been thus far.
Yeah, the public over there, you used to think they didn't care that much about Charles because it was always about the Queen. So he sort of got this underreported, underappreciation. This has reminded most people in Britain, certainly everybody that's over 75, that they grew up with this prince and now king. This is somebody that has been in my life since the day I was born. I'm not 75 years old, so I know the Brits I've spoken to, family members, friends, have really sort of taken a moment to realize just how much they love King Charles and maybe didn't know it until today.
All right. Well, a beautiful moment, and we will continue to follow this story. Rob Shooter, thank you so much for hopping on for this breaking news.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.